Before we begin this episode, we're going to have to apologise. The audio quality in this part is pretty low. We're pretty new at this and we were having some issues with our equipment. However, I can promise that next week it will be up to its usual standard. Thank you for your patience, and we will have an extended recap next week for those who don't listen to this episode. Hello and welcome to episode 5 and the second ever session of Balrogs Beers, the podcast where we drink beer and play Adventures in Middle-earth, a supplement to Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition set in the world of Lord of the Rings. I'm George Sutherland, your DM, and I'm joined by Guy Davis.
Hello, I play Beardor, the Dwarf of the Iron Hills. I'm a Slayer and the emissary from my race.
Next to him we have Antony Walker.
I am Crordosh, the Goblin Scholar, and Beardor shows his love to me every day.
Yeah, he does.
Every day.
And last we have Joe Jordan.
I play Aharedir, son of Arthur, an honourable Dunedain warrior.
You sound like such a dick.
Well, thanks.
Now before we get going, we're going to go through a couple of things. Firstly, this session we're going to add a couple of drinking rules. We have to drink whenever we roll initiative, whenever we critical hit or critical fail, and whenever we go to a location or meet a character from the Lord of the Rings or Hobbit films, and whenever someone at the table uses a quote from one of the movies.
So all the time, then. It's the only content we have.
Secondly, we're going to introduce one of the mechanics that's added in Adventures in Middle-earth to Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, and that is shadow points. As you travel Middle-earth, there are forces that are always seeking to corrupt your characters. These can be from tragedies or cruelty that befall your character. They can be also from travelling to blighted lands such as Mordor, or from dark objects, and finally from the misdeeds your character commits.
Beardor's fucked.
So firstly, all of you need to make a wisdom saving throw against a DC of 15 due to the torment and cruelty you suffered at the hands of the orcs who imprisoned you last session.
So I got 19.
19, so you don't get a shadow point.
Oh,
You're perfectly fine.
I got 21.
21, you also don't get a shadow point.
Yes.
My wisdom is -1. And I got a 3. So that's whatever. 2.
So yeah, you generate a shadow point to your character, so you add that to your character sheet.
You really have to back out 3 minus 1.
It's giving a character a Beardor, you know.
Also, Joe, you need to take a second roll for Aharedir, who, due to his hatred of the orcs, decided to remove the ears of his dead foes as trophies, and you also executed an injured orc, even though you said you let him go.
I got 21 again. That shit doesn't faze me.
Fair enough. Now, if you build up enough of these shadow points, your character will become more and more corrupt, and until finally they are driven mad, or madder.
Madder, in my case, I think.
Now, whilst your character's strength and intelligence is important, what is also important is how sexy they.
Oh, sexiness
We
check!
did forget to do the sexiest ability roll last session. So
I'm so excited. Beardor's.
it's 4d6. Remove the lowest, same as you would a regular ability.
Well, there's 2 6. There's 3 6s.
That's perfect score.
Did you just get an 18?
I just got an 18.
Beardor has a sexiness of 18.
Yes! The sexiest dwarf.
That might give you some advantage on.
Oh no, Lally Gwen.
Crordosh, the Goblin.
10.
10.
Oh, please.
I got 11.
You're only slightly more attractive than the Goblin.
That's 10 and 11 is standard, the same as other abilities.
I'm a standardly sexy goblin.
Does that mean he's like a stunningly attractive goblin?
Right, shall we begin?
Yes.
Let's get on with it.
We can begin.
Right, now a quick recap of last time. You were all imprisoned by a pack of hunter orcs led by the orc Nazdug, held captive with the 3 of you, a captain of Gondor, Berwyn, an elf named Laliagwen, a hobbit named Hobbit Proudford, Hob for short, and lastly a farmer couple, Tom and Daisy Kettergrass. In a set of circumstances, including you poisoning and killing a number of orcs, you managed to escape, although the leader Nazdug was able to flee atop his warg. Now you found yourself standing around the bodies of the slain orcs. You gather all your possessions the orcs took from you and prepare for your journey to Bree.
Can't wait to get to Bree.
Oh boy. Do I have my... I tended a warg last time, didn't I?
Yeah,
He's with you. You're still
Is he friendly? Can I pet him?
You can try.
Do I have to roll to pet the warg?
You can do. You can take an animal handling check.
Off you go. Pet the nice warg.
Oh, that is a 21.
21.
That's
Yeah.
20.
The warg takes to you. Yeah, as you reach out a hand to pat him, he nuzzles you and
Oh,
gives you a lick on the cheek.
amazing. I've made a friend finally. Everyone else seems to hate me.
Bastard.
It's because you're a scumbag.
Berwyn walks over to the bags and pulls from it his heavy Gondor armour, his shield, and his great spear. So, my friends, shall we gather our strength and make for the village of Bree before midday? Agreed?
Can we gather up the grog?
Yeah, you can. In the bodies of all the dead orcs, There's some skins of grog everywhere.
Cool.
You can
I hoard it.
you hoard it.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, you can add four skins of grog.
4 skins of yeah. What about the poison grog?
Do you want to? You take an intelligence check to so you remember which ones are poisoned. That's a general intelligence one, so you don't pick up the.
That's a 10. Oh, it's 10.
Yeah, you managed. It was. It's quite obvious with the dead orcs, like the orcs were.
But I see the grog though, and you
take the poison.
my alcoholism just makes me take it anyway.
Okay, so yeah, you take four regular grog and 1 poisoned grog.
So if we're heading off to anywhere that isn't used to me, I'm probably going to get killed on sight. So
has anyone been to Bree? Any of your characters would have been to Bree?
Yeah, it's lovely. I went on holiday there once. It was really nice.
Beardor's been, but he doesn't remember it very well.
Okay, yeah. So you generally know that the Bree folk will dislike goblins.
I dislike goblins.
I reckon we should leave the goblin here.
Yeah.
I don't like him.
I disagree with this.
Why do you want to stay with us, Goblin?
I mean, I can't really do much on my own in the middle of these lands, can I? I'm going to get killed immediately.
You could kill him.
You could kill me.
We could kill him.
But
He's got a doggo though.
I do have a warg.
He's got like 1 redeeming quality.
We'll just take him by surprise later on.
That's fine.
I've kept my eye open for years now because of the dwarf here.
Alright, well if we're going back to Bree, we're going to need to smuggle the goblin in somehow. So I reckon if we get Hobbs' clothes off him, we can dress him.
What?
We can dress Crordosh up
We
like a sexy Hob.
Can I go talk to Hob? I haven't talked to Hob yet.
Sure. He's sitting down, gathering himself.
Smoking some pipe weed.
Yeah, he's got his pipe out and he's
Cool.
a bit of old.
Mind if I join you, Hobbo?
Oh, of course, Beardor. Good to speak to you.
Been up to much, mate?
I've been through the same battle you have, Beardor. I'm sure you know.
Yeah, we didn't really talk much before. What do you think of Lalia, Gwen?
Well, as you saw, she's a proud warrior. She must have killed at least 3 or 4 of those guys.
Yeah, very good. You see how many I killed?
Yes, I believe so. You killed 1 or 2, didn't you, Beardor?
I think it was at least 100. They were coming at me from all sides. I was just swinging.
It was a battle. I've never been in such violence.
What are you doing
My
so far
travels.
from Hobbiton?
Cartography. I've been mapping the area,
Ooh.
travelling. I know that's strange for a hobbit, but that's where my passion lies.
Oh, can I see some of your amazing maps?
When he picks up his bag, he opens it to reveal long scrolls and notebooks and stuff.
Got any treasure maps?
Not well. I don't suppose there should be treasure on those maps, but I can't say that I've found any.
Found anything interesting in your travels, Hob?
No. I've been.
You got fucking kidnapped by orcs. What do you think?
No, probably not.
Yeah, I wasn't long into my journey before I was kidnapped.
Any stone trolls?
Strange trouble. Not that I've personally seen. They do tell stories back home in Hobbiton of some stone trolls. I forget who told it.
Yeah, some boring fuck, I'm sure.
Right, you take a long rest before you head off, which will recover all your health points. You rest longer than you would have liked, but the torment of your catcher has obviously taken its toll on you. Packing up your possessions, you walk down the slope that leads down the hill and start your journey west to Bree. Right, now the second mechanic Adventures Middle-earth adds on is the journey phase,
Right.
which dictates how long a journey takes you, how difficult it is, and a random table of things that can happen during that journey. So first we need to decide what role you take during the journey. We need a guide who's in charge of all the decisions regarding route, rest and supplies.
Hob. Yeah, I'm going to say Hobby's got maps.
Yeah, he seems to know all about maps.
So you rely on wisdom and survival for this.
Hmm.
The other role is a scout. Scout's in charge of setting up camp and opening new trails. You need good stealth and investigation for this. The hunter is in charge of finding food in the wild and relies on survival
That
checks.
should be Lalia, Gwen.
And the lookout is in charge of keeping watch for enemies and relies on perception.
I'll go for scout.
A scout?
Can we make Hob our guide?
What's your
I'll hunt for food.
Up for food, the hunter. All right, Crordosh, which one?
I mean, I'm pretty good as all of them that's already been taken.
Well, you can go as them as well.
You can
Assign
be
the others
hunter.
too.
What's your perception?
Do you want to be a hunter with me?
+3.
So why don't you be a lookout then, and I be the scout?
Okay.
Thanks, babe.
Right, the journey from Weathertop to Bree will take you 20 days and is over 110 miles.
Fucking hell, do you wanna just
My
go
legs
on?
are small.
Okay, so now step 1, the guide, which you've allocated to Hob, will need to roll on the embarkation table. So if someone wants to roll for him, D12.
4.
So you rolled 4.
I rolled 4.
Rolled 4. Okay. So you plus his survival modifier, which is 1, and half his wisdom, which is round up to 1. So yeah, 6, and then minus the peril rating, which will be 5 for that journey.
What is 5?
So it goes to 1.
Are we going through fucking Mordor?
Well, you go.
One does not simply walk.
Take a drink.
Take a drink.
Right, so on the embarkation table, dark signs and evil portents. The company's path is likely to lead them through places both ancient and terrible. Modify all rolls in the journey events table by +2, and your proficiency check to determine the initial outcomes of these events should be made with disadvantage. Additionally, each character receives 1 point of shadow.
So we're slowly going insane, is what you're saying?
Okay, next we need to see how many random events you encounter on the road. So if someone can roll a 1d2 +2.
2. 4 then.
So that means 4 events will happen during your journey.
Oh dear.
So rolling high was bad.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Okay, so if someone wants to roll 1d12, and that will be +4. Right, event 6, the wonders of Middle-earth.
Ah,
That's
Ah,
Moss.
this must be a love moss.
there's moss to be found here.
Actually, finds a shit ton of moss.
Darkness begins to fall as you reach the top of the hill, looking over the surrounding area. And that's when you see the most beautiful sight as the bright orange sun sets in the distance.
It's like they're going to have a shower.
Top of
No, you see the bright orange sun that sets in the distance. The sight of something so magical fills you with hope, and your ordeals at the hands of the orcs feels like a long time ago. Each member of the company must take a wisdom check or investigation intelligence check, their choice.
5.
12.
10.
Okay, instead you see the brooding clouds, hard pathways or steep and daunting hills, and suffer a level of exhaustion.
Is that all of us? Or?
Yes, because you
Oh.
all failed.
Yeah, I fucking hate
As you all failed, the guide's arrival roll incurs a -1.
Just what we needed.
Hobbs really let us down.
We're so shy at travelling. We've got 20 more days of this.
Right, that night, Aharedir, you're awoken by the sounds of sobbing.
Oh,
Opening your eyes, you see that it's Berwyn, sitting on a fallen tree, his face buried in his hands.
I'm gonna go back to bed.
Get the
I
lookout!
don't want to deal with this. Alright, fine. I ask him what's wrong.
He sees that you've woken and quickly wipes away his tears from his eyes. I apologize if I woke you, Aharedir. It is just, I miss my family so much. It's been over a year since I saw them, and my son was only 2 when I left. I doubt he even remembers me.
I mean, the way things are going, I'm probably gonna die out here, so, I mean,
He's
Go and see if you give me a fucking chance to
Fuck
comfort him.
up, Berwyn. You're gonna get home and see your son. Your family's probably fine, and definitely not dead.
do you want to take a persuasion roll?
Persuasion.
You also have disadvantage on that because of your exhaustion.
Okay,
And the fact that it was a shit comfort.
13.
13, fair enough. Yeah, he puckers up. He wipes away his tears and thank you, Aharedir. It's been a hard.
Lucky.
It's been a hard journey, and
There's no shame in Brian.
thank you.
I'll hold you if you want. Fine, I'm gonna embrace Berwyn.
Okay, he hugs you back, and it's
Yeah, this is nice.
a good moment. Right, so we want to roll the second event. Someone roll 1d12 +4.
10.
You enter into a wooded area and suddenly feel a shudder down your spine and an inner coldness that has nothing to do with the weather. The trees you entered look healthy and green, but now as you see those surrounding you to be twisted and dark. The scout must make an intelligence investigation check to become aware of the darkness surrounding this area before the company blunders too deeply into it.
Nat 20.
Drink. When you look into there, you see the sign, something that really reaffirms that your hope in the struggle against the enemy. +1 to the arrival roll. The next day, Crordosh, you walk along with Hob. After some conversation of books, maps, and cultures of goblins and hobbits, Hob realizes you are indeed quite a learned goblin.
Isn't that a contradiction?
Thank you! At least someone
He's one of a
my
kind.
genius.
My friend, you have deceived me. Whilst you're in that cage, you came across as nothing more than a strange creature that couldn't even pull out a rock out of a wooden post. He laughs.
Look, it happens.
And for that, I apologise. The fault is purely my own. For you, could be a hobbit with the brains like yours.
You say that, but the divide between our people will never sort of go away, even as some of the less learned people of our races want to keep fighting.
Yeah, that's sad. That's sadly too true, Crordosh. But maybe we could change that. Maybe we could become friends.
Oh.
Or something more.
Oh God.
Now, if you don't mind, would you take a look at my notes and maps? A quick check over, if you don't mind. I would like to share these once I return to Hobbiton, and would never want to send travellers the wrong way if I can help it.
Are they all like erotic fiction?
Maps.
Yeah, sure. I can't help but notice that we have taken a couple of wrong turns, so I'm sure there's a few improvements we can make. But I'm sure they're great. Let's have a look.
So if you want to make a intelligence check.
A sarcastic check, please.
Passive aggressive.
Yeah.
Is there anything I can do? 16.
16. Yeah, you managed to go through his notes and check off a couple of things, check them against your own knowledge, and generally improve his work. And he thank you, Crordosh. That was a good help to me.
No problem, sir.
Right, let's move on to the third event.
7.
A hunt.
Oh no.
Taking the stage.
Oh no.
Something. Oh dear.
The hunter, which is Beardor and Aharedir, sees signs or tracks of some game that would likely prove a far better meal than their travelling rations. So if you make a wisdom survival ability check to hunt down this game.
17.
The company enjoys a hearty meal that night and removes 1 level of exhaustion.
Woo!
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say Lawyer Gwen got the kill. I was just there.
Right, the final event of your journey.
Oh, this is gonna be a good one. I can tell.
8.
8.
Oh, that didn't sound good.
A fine spot for a camp.
Oh, that sounds nice.
As the sun begins to set, the scout sees a fresh water stream by a small crop of trees in the distance. A perfect place to make camp. The scout must make an investigation check.
21.
That night you find a really nice spot to camp, and you have an undisturbed night.
Are we by like a little stream?
Yes, yeah.
I bathe in the stream.
Oh god.
Yeah, you
Tainted the stream.
I then move the camp a bit more upstream.
Yeah, you clean up all the dirt and the filth that would have.
I asked Lawyer Gwen if she wishes to join me.
Persuasion check.
Oh Christ.
Yes! Critical fail.
Yeah, you go to her to ask her, and you just ask, keep stumbling over your words, and it sounds really
Would she like
perverted.
to come water?
What? No! Don't be ridiculous, Beardor.
Put your clothes back on. Beardor is crushed.
There's plenty more fish in the stream.
Not anymore. I was just in it.
Right, the date is now the 14th of October, and as the sun begins to set on your 20th day of travel, and you finally see the southern gate, the Village of Bree. Bree is a large village that is situated on the western side of Bree Hill. A tall hedge and ditch form a semicircle around the village from the bottom of this hill. You can see the upper floors and roofs of the many crooked houses looming over the hedge, and in the dim light you see many hobbit holes cut into the side of the hill on the edge of the village. The road you follow leads to 2 heavy wooden gates that lead into the village. To its left, a smaller man-sized door with a slit cut into it so that someone could look who was behind it, and without opening it up. Okay, on the last stage of the journey phase, you need to see what spirit you arrive in. Hob the guide will make that roll.
I got an 8.
Inspired and filled with hope, the journey has served to reaffirm the company's dedication to their struggles and to the bonds that with each other.
Bonds. Yeah. Trust.
Together they have weathered hardships, faced dangers and persevered, and their faith in themselves and each other seems unshakable. As a result, each member of the company removes 2 points of shadow and is considered to be inspired.
Wow.
Nice. I got -1 in shadow.
I'm just back to
Coming
zero.
It
on.
goes to 0.
Yeah.
As you walk closer, Berwyn turns to the group. Although you've come a long way in gaining my trust, Goblin, there is no way the inhabitants of Bree will look kindly on you and your pet warg.
But the warg is great.
It may have helped us carry our stuff this far away, but
That's set free.
it will never be allowed in the Village of Bree.
So what do we do about it? I'm not,
Alright, go, the goblin follows.
We can't just let the warg go. Like, there are people that live nearby here. We're gonna have to put it down.
Oh!
No. No.
We're gonna have to.
No.
We gotta kill it.
No.
I think it should go to a vote if we kill the warg and let it
I
go.
could just say stay, and then the warg will stay.
Does Bree have like a dog sanctuary?
warg sanctuary.
Put it in the stable
not
with
that
the
you know.
horses.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna have to kill it. We're gonna have to put it
I
down.
mean, I could just tell it to stay, and then it would just stay there.
Don't. You have to get a very high animal handling check, I imagine, to make it stay for like a day.
It's been my warg for the last month. What can?
I don't think they're that loyal. You did kill its master.
I did kill his master, but I was new messer, and I'm gonna feed it some. I don't know. But we've got to look. We're not killing the warg. The only friend I've got. Sorry, help. It's the only.
Bit of your culture.
My main companion.
Can I use a stealth attack on the warg?
I'm looking at you as I'm talking to you.
Well, I've got +5 on my stealth.
So have I.
You should do a performance where you fall over and stab it.
You trying to do it out of the sight of everyone else?
Yeah, I want to take the warg.
I'm
and kill
talking to him.
It's fine. I'll wait a few minutes.
Okay, so you make these stealth roll against their perception.
I don't have very good perception.
Well, I rolled a 1, so
Oh, critical.
It's a drink.
Everyone drink.
I think they might notice.
I got like 11.
13.
Yeah, as you go to, you pull out your bread knife to do a sort of to put the warg down, but trip, fall into the warg. It knocks you aside, and you land on your ass in a puddle of mud.
Oh, god damn.
Everyone looks at
Where does the knife go?
It's on the ground by his side.
I go, what are you doing, Aharedir, crawling around in the mud?
That's where I belong.
I'll take the warg away from you.
I have a bow. We have to kill the warg. It has to happen. You can't bring it in here.
I say we just let it free.
No, it's my warg. Come on now. Look,
You can tell it to stay, but I don't think it'll stay.
Fine. Alright, it's your warg, so you get to put it down.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell
Old
it to
Yeller.
stay. I'm gonna tell it to
You're gonna
stay.
to stay
I'm,
this
I'm gonna take some. Do we have any more meat from the great hunt that we had a few days
I
back?
could give it the grog and it'll get poisoned and won't be able to move for quite a few days.
You're not poisoning my dog. Do we have
You've
any
got
more meat?
a few bits of meat, mainly from your rations, your dry rations and stuff.
I'll take some of that then. I'll give it to the warg and tell him to stay and be a good boy.
Okay, do you want to make an animal handling check?
And do we have any rope?
We're gonna come out, it would have killed like a whole party
I don't
of
know.
people.
Have you got any rope in your satchels?
You gotta tie him up.
No. Oh, okay. So I'll just feed him some meat and say stay. That's a 12.
You heartily believe the warg will be there when you get back.
Ah.
Excellent. And it's just staying right there.
You
He's
say-
gnawing
you
on
say-
his meat.
Yeah, nor on us meat. He's
quite happy.
where are you hiding him? Sort of in the wood.
Yeah. Like sort of nearby.
the
Like
gate.
there's a cluster of trees by the south gate, so I just sort of like put him behind there, so far enough so no one can actually see him.
Now
but
I have to kill a different dog.
hiding in the
What?
forest.
You want to murder a
I can't
traffic?
just. I've got my murder boner on. I can't just not kill someone now.
Well, tough shit.
I go, well, this doesn't really solve our problem. Look at him. He's not going to get through the gate. He is disgusting.
Bob, how many spare pairs of clothes have you got?
Spare pants of clothes.
You know what I'm getting at here. We're gonna have to give the goblin some of your hobbit clothes.
It's makeover time!
It's time for a makeover, like in the Breakfast Club.
God.
Lalia Gwyn, have you got any makeup?
Hob goes. He pulls out a shirt and some underclothes from his bags and hands them to you.
I dress the goblin.
Is the moss comfy to sleep on? Sleep outside?
No. You're coming in. I'm not taking my eyes off you,
I
Goblin.
also lend him my dark hooded travelling cloak. So
Mm.
he can swaddle himself
But
up in it.
I've got a soiled fur travelling cloak.
I think it's drawing a bit too much attention. The smell is really wafting.
It's part of my charm.
We need
It's
people not
not.
to see your disgusting face. Quite attractive by goblin standards, like fair play, but disgusting face.
Yeah. Because he's never worn clothes before, I help him dress.
But I've put on clothes.
Don't think you do.
Okay, so you dress him in a shirt, some hobbit underclothes, a long, well, it's a massive hood for the goblin over his head.
Massive.
Dear
hood.
God.
The bigger the better.
Okay, I say we play him off as an ugly hobbit.
Yeah. Ugly. Skin
Ug-
condition.
Skin condition, bad, big-eyed hobbit.
Horrible. Skin
Grandma.
condition. Awful. A lot of inbreeding in these hobbits.
Make sure he's wearing no shoes as well.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah, I'll stick some moss on my feet.
Hobbit,
Moss-
hairy feet.
Moss is just useful for everything. It's so versatile.
You find it everywhere. I don't know why people don't use it more often, really.
Miracle moss. Alright, everyone act casual.
You obviously don't know me well.
Right, as you approach the door to the left of the larger ones, where passers by on foot would enter, you see the harsh eyes of a man looking through the eye slits. So who have we got here then? State your names and your business in this village.
Our business is our own.
Right, young sirs, I meant no offence.
My name is Aharedir, son of Arthurgar, and this my hooded companion here, Mr. Underhill.
Mr. Underhill. Right, do you want to take a... You probably need to take a deception roll to do that.
11.
Yes, I'm Mr. Underhill. Okay. Who else do we have here?
I am Beardor of the line of Durin, emissary for the Iron Dwarves of the Iron Hills. This is Berwin of Gondor. Some farmers people, and this is Hob, who makes maps. Because apparently he's got a title of a long name that I can't say, cartographer or something.
He's a map maker.
That's the one.
Fair enough. Travellers are not uncommon in this village, but there has been talk of strange folk abroad. Orcs, goblins and such.
Yeah, we ran into a few of them.
Disgusting.
It's terrible.
Goblins on the road?
Yeah, more than you might think.
Deception check.
But, yeah, we've recently escaped from some orcs.
Escaped from orcs here.
Yeah,
In these lands?
They took us
Fucked
prisoner.
them right up.
We killed them all.
Oh, when you get a chance tomorrow, so head up to the village hall to talk to the mayor of Bree.
We've got some ears to show him.
Maybe if I feel like it, but not because you said to.
We are going straight to the Prancing Pony for a much needed drink.
Okay, come in. You hear the sounds of a heavy vault being unlocked, and the door swings open to reveal the gatekeeper. A stout man of about 40 with thick cloak. His expression turns less suspicious as he moves aside for you to enter.
Do you not eye up the cloaked
Cheers,
figure?
pal.
If you want to take a deception check, Crordosh, to walk past him without...
Oh no.
You trip. Oh.
5.
He's got to notice the skin condition at
Does
least.
anyone else want to assist in that?
Oh,
As well?
I've
basically, if he says something about him, then I'll assist in persuasion.
That's an ugly hobbit there.
Whoa!
I'm gonna say, he's a dear friend. He's got a terrible skin condition.
You can take a deception.
Persuasion.
I take great
Deception.
offence to that.
Critical fail.
Oh, Jesus, no!
Crack open. This one isn't going to last long.
Shit.
It's all falling apart.
Right, is there anyone in
As I gesture towards the Goblin, he's got a terrible skin condition. I knock off his head.
Who's that? What's that?
Is there anyone within, like, eye shot?
It's quite...
We're going to fight our way in.
Is it just this guy?
Yeah, there's...
Okay, I'm gonna slit his throat.
We can't murder our
We're
way.
gonna have to kill him.
Isn't he an important character in the lore of
Right.
Lord of the Rings?
Right. Look, before he does that, no.
We're gonna have to kill
I'm
him.
already fucked up.
I guess I'll just like
You can
without
persuade
a word,
him.
I'll just give him some pennies. Give him the 2 silver pennies I've got.
2 silver
I'm
coins.
gonna try
You
and...
know that's
Well,
probably
now
not
you've
actually a lot.
offended him.
That's not a lot.
It's all I've got.
That's a pitiful.
You can give him the moss.
Okay, so you're trying to bribe him. So you take a persuasion check with disadvantage because you haven't got a lot of money there.
And you're terrifying when you do it.
Unless someone else wants to hand some more money.
I want to see how this goes.
Well, that's an 18, so that's a good start. But the disadvantage causes it to be a natural 1.
Another drink? This is the worst.
Yeah, as you attempt to give him some money, he gets a full look of you. A goblin? What is this here? What is happening here?
I step forward and go, no, he's a friend. He's a good goblin. He's a good goblin, aren't you, goblin?
I kill him.
Yes. I am a good
Kill
goblin,
I'm
sir.
gonna try and kill him.
Okay, make an
You
attack
can't
roll.
kill the
I
man.
can
can just
take
like
a-
choke him or
You
something.
can do advantage with that because he's unsuspecting.
Why are we turning evil?
14.
Yeah, you managed to bury your what are you doing with your knife?
My little bread knife, yeah.
Bread knife. You grab him by the hair and slit his throat.
Alright.
Jesus.
Oh, Balrogs, what on earth are you doing?
We had to kill him. He saw too much. I'll go and hide him outside with the warg.
That gives him more food.
Oh
You
dear.
can definitely take 2 shadow points. For that.
Look, there wasn't he wasn't like
You fucking owe me.
he
I-
hadn't drawn his sword.
I am clearly disturbed by what transpired.
Look,
I edge closer to the elf to comfort her.
I take one of his ears as well.
No! What? Human ears?
It's a tradition.
you wasn't fucking
You're the most
goblins.
psychopathic Dunedain ever.
When it was orcs, maybe. Okay, now.
I'm taking one of his ears.
Okay, you managed to cut off one of his ears, you sociopath.
Yeah.
Oh my god. How are we going to go to the mayor with his gatekeeper's ear?
It's fine. The gatekeeper's just going to have mysteriously disappear.
As you turn to Lana, goes, I do not agree with such actions. And she walks off towards the town.
I walk off. I run after her to comfort her.
I simply did what.
And go, my dear,
What
he's a
the fuck?
terrible man, but he's he's one of us. We have to stand by him, even as he does these terrible things. We maybe change his judgment, make him a better person.
I did what had to be done.
No, you didn't.
I did what none of you had that courage to do.
We haven't reached that point yet.
I'm a man of action. And also ears.
Oh god. Can I
Yeah,
convince
I
Laliagwin
guess-
to stay?
I guess I'm going to go and hide
sure.
this. I'm going to go and hide this guy's body outside the town.
Okay. You hide it by the wog?
Yeah, I'll stick him with the warg,
Okay, the wog's still there at this moment.
which I also killed.
Yay. What? No, what?
While I'm alone with the warg, yeah.
Okay.
I
So,
got a 10.
I killed the warg as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
the warg is probably going to fight back. You know.
Alright, maybe I'll reconsider.
I mean, you can try and kill
No,
it.
just-
Why don't you try and kill it?
Crordosh, you're not here.
That's true, you're not here. So,
Um,
yeah, I'm gonna stealth kill the warg.
Okay, you want to take
I'm gonna
roll-
pop down the gatekeeper in front of it. It's like, oh, here you go, boy. Have some
meat.
meat. And then I'm gonna get behind it. I'm gonna jam my bread knife through its skull.
Okay, do you want to roll again for advantage?
21.
21. Yeah, you managed to take your knife again, and same as you did the gatekeeper, slit the warg's throat and it gives a squeal, and then
Nice.
collapses down dead.
I'm gonna take one of its ears, but sort of hide it. I don't want him to know I killed it.
You're a terrible human being.
Okay. So, are the rest of you waiting for Aharedir to return before entering the village?
Yeah, but can I try and persuade Laliagwin to stay with us?
Okay, yeah, you make your persuasion check.
I did. I got a 7 plus. I got the 10.
Beardor, I cannot agree with these actions. These actions are violent.
Do you have
Uh,
business here in Bree?
I do have stuff to do. I will meet you.
Meet us with the mayor tomorrow.
Sure. And she walks off. The rest of you wait.
I might kill this stupid dude.
Alright, I come back into the town.
Looking quite
Dusting off a bit out of breath.
bit of blood.
There's a bit of blood on your
That
clothes.
gatekeeper was real heavy.
Oh, really?
Doesn't he have to do like deception?
You can do a deception.
There is no way they would suspect I
Yeah.
killed the warg.
What? We just watched you murder a man for almost no reason.
Yeah, but then I went to feed the warg his corpse. Why would I kill the thing that I'm gonna feed?
I honestly don't know.
Yeah, me either. But it's fine, because you don't know I did it, so spicing things up. That's some drama.
Can we go to the prancing pony?
Yeah. All of you together, you head off down the street.
I need a drink.
Really need a drink.
Right, heading down the narrow dirt street into the heart of the village, you see that the villagers have begun to light lanterns in the windows of the tall, imposing buildings. All the buildings are crooked and seem to lean into the street, and you feel a bit claustrophobic as you continue in the now darkness. The inhabitants of Bree all look around at you, with looks ranging from mildly interested to suspicious.
I do a kind of royal wave, expecting applause and welcome because I am royalty after all.
The rest of them seem, they sort of notice it with odd eyes, but there's a woman, she leaves a child who waves to you.
Cool. I'm like, yes, recognition. Finally, recognized for my royal blood.
A large man with thick, dark beard and greasy hair bites down on a large carrot, keeping eye contact with you as you pass him.
Is his name Sir Peter Jackson?
Drink for that. Right, Aharedir. You feel a knock on the back of your legs as a woman hauling a wheelbarrow full of sacks of flour attempts to get past you.
I kill her.
Fucking hell, Joe.
Alright, no, I'll see what she has to say before I kill her.
What?
Move out the bloody way, then. You may be in this village full of adventurers, but that doesn't mean the rest of us haven't got things to do. She pushes past you with the wheelbarrow. As she pushes past you, the wheelbarrow knocks into the back of your legs again.
Alright,
This time,
Why would it have to be Joe? Of
this
all
time
people?
being flung over, spewing the contents of one of the sacks of flour over the muddy road. The woman gives a grunt of annoyance and begins to slap you on the arm.
that was my fault.
Oh, you careless bastard! You bloody made me do that. Are you going to pay for that?
I-
11 coppers now, or I'll call the guards on you.
I jump in between them and go, you don't want to do this, please. And I offer her some coppers.
Okay. You pay her the 11
I'll
coppers.
pay her the 11 coppers.
Okay.
Because I'm a rich man.
You bloody adventurous! She picks up the rest of the flour.
George, what does she look like?
She's
What's her sexiness check?
I just want to remember what she looks like.
Oh no.
She's going in the list.
When did Aharedir become
Yeah,
so
she's just sort
psychopathic?
of a middle-aged woman with graying hair.
I sigh, knowing how close she just came to death.
I'm not just some random murderer. I only killed the gatekeeper because he was going to tell everyone that we had a goblin. Really, it's his fault.
For being a goblin.
We had like a chance to explain, you know.
I took that chance.
Oh dear.
Right, are you going to head straight to the Prancing Pony, or is there anything else you
I
want to
am.
do?
Yeah, let's go on
Yeah.
to the pub. Why not?
Eventually, you make it to the inn, a large building made of wood and stone, similar in design as the other buildings that you see, but its size makes it stand out from the rest, making it a focal point along the street. The light from its windows illuminating the whole street outside, and you hear the chatter of the patrons long before you make it to the oak front door. Hanging above it, you see a large hand-carved sign of a white horse on a dark background with the words "The Prancing Pony" below it. As your hand goes to open the front door, you hear Daisy Kettlegrass speak up.
Oh shit,
Oh.
are they all still here?
Surely
Better
they're,
not tell anyone.
they're terrified.
I'm afraid this is where we leave you.
Oh, is your farm around here?
We have friends who live in the village.
Ah.
We will go and stay with them. We were supposed to meet them days ago, but that was before we got captured by those things. Well, anyway, they will be dead worried about us. I just want to say thank you. We will never be able to repay you.
I hug her.
Daisy goes around and gives you a hug. He goes around.
I shake the dude's hand. What's
Yeah,
his name?
Tom.
Yeah, shake his hand.
Tom gives you a handshake.
Say thank you for your assistance. Of which he did nothing.
Yeah. I'm afraid I did little. Shame.
Hopefully you can repay us when we come around your farm later. For a royal visit from my family.
You will be much welcome. Don't knock. Just come in. Dinner's at 5 o'clock.
They better not say anything. Yeah, you keep your mouth shut.
They stay back from you. Daisy goes around to hug everyone except Aharedir.
And the goblin.
No, she loves me.
No, she even hugs Crordosh.
My new objective is to be friends with everyone in the Shire, apart from you.
We're not in the Shire.
Alright, I mean, as long as they keep their mouth shut.
We're going there. We're getting there.
You reckon?
She smiles and a tear runs down her cheek. With their goodbyes
I
said,
lick the tin.
as you go,
I'm the weird one.
as you go towards her, she sort of jumps back and then pats you on the shoulder. Goodbye, Beardor.
Pats you on the head. I'm like, yes, Beardor, yes.
With their goodbyes said, they head further down the street, turning left and out of sight.
I need a beer. Get me a beer.
The chatter from the patrons gets even louder as you push through the door into the brightly lit inn. The room you enter into is of reasonable size, with a large fireplace, benches and tables built into the corners, and many other tables and chairs filling the room so tightly that there is barely room to move around. A long bar is situated to your left, filled with large tankards and many casks of ale propped up behind
It comes in pints. This, my friend, is a pint.
The room is filled with people, both hobbits and men, all drinking and talking and singing. Serving girls dart in between the tables, bringing out plates of hot food and full jugs of ale that drip onto the table as they place them in front of happy-looking patrons.
I'm going to wink at the service woman with my sexiness of 18.
Do you make a persuasion?
3 plus.
You might get an advantage for the sexy.
6. Do I get an advantage with my...
She does not even notice you.
Oh. Damn.
You see Lolly by the other side of the bar, leaning up on the side of the wall. She gives you a nod as you enter.
I'll leave her for now.
The innkeeper catches your eye, a large man with thick moustache and kind eyes. He walks towards you, putting hands on the bar. What can I get you, gents? A bed for the night, some drink and food, or maybe both?
I think we'll have both.
A bed? What can I get you? We do double-sized rooms, single-sized rooms, or hobbit-sized rooms?
Got some nice hobbit-sized beds to keep you on. We'll take a few rooms, me and my companions, and lots of ale.
That's great. So a double-sized room for you, yes?
Yes, please.
And a
double room and a hobbit room.
That'll be a silver and 6 coppers for the double, and 8 coppers for the hobbit-sized.
How many
Right,
copies
Guy.
in a silver?
Guy, you deal with this one.
I think we should split it.
12.
Deal with this one, Beardor.
How much money you got, Aharedir?
Yes, and the total will be 2 silvers.
I don't want to make a scene, so I'll
and-
put a silver in.
2 coppers.
Silver is cool. I'll pay for the rest because I'm a rich man.
Okay, thanks.
Fucking
Yeah,
cool.
thank you.
Fuck.
Brilliant. Have a seat, and I'll have Rose bring your food and drink to you.
Ooh, thank you. Table service. Real time.
Lolly Gwen walks up to you. I think I shall retire to my room. Enjoy your evening. I'll see you on the morrow.
Thank you, Lolly Gwen. I'll see you tomorrow. I kiss her hand.
Bye, elf lady.
Your attempts to like woo her hasn't gone well so far, do you?
I'm relentless. Are there any other elves with it?
Worrying.
No, not so.
Any other hobbits?
Yes. Looking around the inn for a table to sit at, you get a better look at the patrons within. In one corner, a group of men and hobbits who seem to be playing some sort of drinking game. As they down a pint after pint, the man gestures that he can't drink any more and proceeds to vomit all over the floor. The hobbits cheer, and the competing hobbit takes a handful of silver pennies on the table as his winnings. In the darkest corner, two men speak in low conversation with each other, looking quite miserable. In the centre of the inn, a group of both men and hobbits sing a drinking song, laughing, drinking, and generally having a good time. Scattered around the inn, other men and hobbits eat food and drink with their friends. Lastly, you see a dwarf at a table by himself, eating alone, looking tired. You can tell by his clothing that he's most likely travelling through. The only free table you see is a small one up against the wall to the back of the step. By the stairs.
I say, friends, go sit over there by that table. I'm going to go talk to this fellow dwarf.
Okay, so Bowen walks to the free table along with Hob.
Cool, yeah, we'll go and sit down with them.
Yeah.
Cool. Are you, Crordosh, are you going to join them?
Don't try anything on your own.
Yeah, I'll join them.
So, and then Beardor, you're going to talk to the dwarf.
Hello, dwarf. hello, fellow dwarf. It is I, Beardor, of the line of Durin.
The line of Durham. We don't see many dwarves in this
I know.
area.
I know. I'm a traveller of sorts, finding goblins and killing them where I find them.
Me too. I don't suppose we've met from the Blue Mountains, me.
Iron Hills here, sir.
He stands up and embraces you. I am Noy. It's great to meet you.
Good to meet you, Noy. Can I get you a drink?
Oh, that'll be most kind of you, fellow dwarf.
Because I'm a rich man. I get him a drink. We drink to, good times, good dwarven times.
Yeah, he drinks to you, and tell me stories of the road, Beardor.
Oh, it was glorious. We were captured by orcs.
Captured, you say?
Captured by orcs. I met my fellow companions over there. We were all in a cage together.
He gives a look over. Not many other dwarves there.
No,
just you.
Yes, the rest of my party were killed by goblins early in our trek.
That's a shame. Shame.
Yeah.
Right, the rest of you take a seat at the table as you see one of the serving girls of about 20 years, dark-haired with large brown eyes, dart towards you, tankards of ale in hand. Here you go, gentlemen. Your food will be out in just a moment. Adventurers, if I was to guess, usually get your kind in here, but looks like you have been through the thick of it.
Yeah, we've had an interesting few days.
Fair enough. I shall get your food for you. She walks off through a door behind the bar to what you believe leads to the kitchen. Bowen lifts his tankard. Well, I hope this will be the end to all this awful business. Let us return to our families in better spirits. Cheers, lads.
Door!
Yeah, to you, Berwin.
What are you cheering? You're not around.
I overheard. Can I motion for the dwarf to come join us?
Surely, yes. I shall join you and your friends.
Come join our party. I don't care about you. If you get discovered and die, I really
Join
don't.
our party. We've got no beep secrets.
What the actual hell?
My friends,
I introduce everyone.
the company of Beardor. Nice
Yes.
to meet you. Who do we have here?
This is Underhill, a hobbit, got terrible skin condition. I wouldn't look at his face.
Do you want to take a deception roll?
Me.
Either one of you, yeah.
Play it off. Say something hobbit.
I think we both do it.
Yeah, probably.
18.
19.
Hobbit, I see.
Yeah.
Quite a few of them around here. You should make friends easily.
This is Hob, a map maker.
Another hobbit. Two hobbits travelling together.
Companionship is always a major part of the hobbit life.
This is Berwin of Gondor.
Berwin of Gondor, Mount Gondor.
Lastly, we have this Dunedain.
Very well.
Aharedir, son of Arthur. Lovely to make your acquaintance.
Shake your hand.
Yeah.
I go. We also are in the company of an elf as well, but she has retired to her room.
An elf.
Yeah.
Travelling with an elf.
Don't see many of them around Bree. But she was captured with us. She has been most helpful.
You travel with this elf?
She's very nice. You not like elves?
Well, you know Beardor, the dwarfs.
I clearly have no recollection.
In no time at all.
My history check is 0.
In no time at all, Rose returns with plates of food. Perfectly cooked mutton, wonderfully crispy potatoes, and fresh bread. It smells fantastic. After nearly a month of tough meat the orcs gave you and the food you managed to catch on the road, you can't wait to take a bite.
I take a bite.
I shovel it all in. No manners, just...
You eat your food. Is there anything else you want to do in the tavern? There's many other
I'm
people.
gonna go play the drinking games.
The drinking games. Okay.
I'm also gonna get another beer to play the drinking games.
Okay, so Beardor, you walk over to the men and hobbits playing the drinking game.
I go, drinking game! Please teach me, I will join.
They're quite drunk now. You want to compete? You dwarf? What's your name, eh?
My name's Beardor, son of Doran.
Yeah, you think you got what it matches to beat me? The hobbit
Clear beer belly.
pats on his stomach. He's quite.
I go,
Quite large.
yes.
Okay.
Very much so. What's the game, boy?
Well, whoever can drink the most, of course. Do you want to
line them up, Hobbit.
What's your bet? 5 silvers?
5 silvers it is.
5 silvers it is. Okay, so in terms of game mechanics, we'll do a constitution check. But if you can finish your beer at the table right now, I'll give you advantage on it.
Oh,
I like it.
do it.
It's a fresh beer.
A fresh beer. Fair
Do
play.
it, do it.
Whoa.
Going down, boys.
Whoa. Here we go. Holy crap. Oh shit. Uh-oh.
Right, okay, so make your con check with advantage.
Impressive.
What's that? Most impressive.
Now I'm fucked. What's the constant? That's 18.
18 versus the hobbits. Ooh, 17.
Ooh.
You managed to
Just
keep up with him just towards the end, but then you managed to beat him, go even faster and down your beers.
How many beers does Beardor drink to beat the Hobbit? I think he's got to at least 5.
It's 18, isn't it?
Yeah.
18. Oh god.
you do five pints in quick succession, and the Hobbit's like, oh, as he goes for his 5th and just no. And
I'm dabbing at my beers to clean up the foam.
Yeah, you win that. And he hands you over the 5 silvers. Everyone else cheers. Beardor!
Is any of the lady folk impressed?
There's a couple of female hobbits sort of looking interested.
I've never been with a female hobbit.
I hope he never is.
I do have a kind of foot fetish. Are their feet nice and hairy?
Oh my god.
Yes, they are.
I'm gonna waltz over, clearly intoxicated. Go, hello, ladies. How's your night going? Yeah, I'm a dwarf of the Iron Hills.
Oh,
You've seen me drinking over there.
Oh,
You have to put on
oh no, we saw you, my dwarf friend.
Looking very pretty tonight, my dear. Is she also a sexiness check?
For a hobbit, about 12 or 13.
Oh, just a pretty sexy hobbit.
She's an attractive hobbit, yeah.
But I'm very impressed. Fair enough. But I am intoxicated, so it doesn't let you get like a plus 5 to sexiness anyway. Can I, see if she wishes to come upstairs to talk about her culture with me?
To the double room where everyone else is staying.
Yeah, sorry, I'm sleeping in the same room as you.
Why did we all get our own rooms?
Would you like a private drink with Beardor, son of Durin, of the royal line?
You can make a persuasion check.
This goes terribly.
Oh my god. 9 plus 3.
11. 12.
Blooper reel. Haha, counting.
It's 12. It's 12.
Please include that. Oh my god.
12.
We need to do a blooper reel.
Yeah.
Right. She gives a little laugh. You're a bold one, dwarf. I'll give you that. Come drink with us, and we will see.
Fair enough.
Bloody hell! You've only gone and done it.
Okay, I'll buy them drinks. I'm spending all my gold, all of my silvers in this inn. I just had how much is the beer? I'm definitely on 10 by now.
A tank of ale is 6 coppers.
How many coppers of a silver?
12.
Okay, yeah, I'm fine. Actually.
3 silver so
And
far.
the
I've
mussel
got like
5
42.
silver.
the meal cost you about 11 coppers.
Oh yeah, I'm fine. Cool. I'll buy him some drinks.
Yeah.
I'll invite my goblin companion over. Say, oh, I've got some hobbits. I'll say I've actually got some hobbits with me. I motioned for the hobbits to come over to these ladies.
Don't go.
Is Hob game?
He's full of food and a bit tipsy as he walks. Oh, Beardor, what are you doing, Bill?
Come on, Hob, come meet the ladies.
Oh, I don't think so, Beardor.
Underhill. Get over here, you sexy boy.
Beardor, come on now. You can't. No.
Come on, it's your time to shine. I'm gonna walk over and drag you over in a minute.
I mean, he will. So I'll
You're gonna make me have to kill 2 hobbits.
I walk over to the hobbit ladies.
I don't want to do it, but you're gonna make me kill them.
Nice to meet you.
Do you have a first name, Underhill? That you told me earlier.
Sam.
Sam. This is Sam Underhill. Ignore his disgusting face. He's got a rare skin condition. It's an unfortunate thing.
I couldn't make
Do I have to do a
your
deception
day
check?
make your day worse, ladies. So I'll leave you to.
No, you
to the
stay
guys.
here. You're my wingman.
You want to make a deception check against them?
If I have to kill everyone on this,
Oh! Critical fail.
Ah,
And I'm a drunk, so it must be very critical.
they go, oh God, that's one ugly hobbit, and they pick up their drinks and walk off.
You go, God damn it, Crordosh! I shout loudly.
Sam. You know, but
Oh, Sam, is it now? You've ruined my chances with the Hobbit ladies.
you ruined your own chances. What are you trying to do?
I thought they'd be more friendly if they had their own folk here.
what's happening? I feel like we've gone off on a tangent from a different tangent.
Right, fuck you, I'm going to bed.
If we have 2 more tangents, we'll be going in the
There's
right
anyone else in
direction.
the inn? I'm clearly drunk and want to party.
The other patrons you see, there's 2 men in the corner. There is a group of patrons singing a drinking song.
I think we should talk to everyone in the tavern at this point, because why not? I'll motion to the creepy dudes in the corner to come join.
They see you and sort of grunt and turn back to each other.
I don't really care about them anymore. I go, what? Can I motion to the bartender? What's wrong with those 2?
Oh, we get all sorts in here. Not everyone's up for singing and drinking in the Fancy Pony.
Oh, fair enough. I guess eventually, as the night wears on, I'll stumble to bed. But if these guys want to do something,
Okay, you head to your bed, belly's filled with ale.
only because you asked.
Thank God.
All the troubles of the road a distant memory, and your money bag's nearly empty.
I
Well,
spoon the goblin.
Thanks for watching this episode of Balrogs Beers. Tune in next week for more Adventures in Middle-earth.